So welcome back to yet another educative health content. In our series of vitamin, what we have been talking, we have covered vitamin A. So what will be today's vitamin? Is it vitamin B? See, as the name suggests, it's very complex. So I will not be taking it today. Vitamin C, well, you already know much about it. People have been talking about it. People have been using a lot. I am not right now interested into it. Vitamin D, well, it suits the chronological order, but no, vitamin D, I have already spoken about it. If you haven't checked that out, I have dropped the links below. So if you want, you can click on the I button. It will lead you to vitamin D. And yes, I have been talking about vitamin D since I was been talking about zinc and I was been talking about calcium. So importance of calcium and zinc and its absorption relies more on vitamin D. But today I'll be talking more about one more fat-soluble vitamin, that is vitamin E. So like vitamin A, this is also fat-soluble vitamin which is found in foods, dietary supplements. So there are a group of vitamin E which is collectively known as vitamin E. So basically there are 8 in nature. Alpha, beta, gamma and delta remains the same. Tocopherol and tocotrienol is the variation which you can see in vitamin E. So alpha tocopherol is the one which is recognized and which is necessary for humans in a form of vitamin E. So I guess you never knew about these 8 variants of vitamin E. So if you have found it today, then a subscription to this channel and a like to this video will probably make other people also to look into the existence of 8 other vitamins E's categories. So what exactly you need per day? So 7 to 15 grams is what we require for a normal functioning of the body. But today majority of us found vitamin E in our oils in form of fortification or in form of enrichment. But apart from that, there was always a natural source of vitamin E. You can see majority of these sources are coming from the fat-rich food products like that of avocado, mangoes, pumpkins, nuts like such as almonds and peanuts, and also many other oil-rich seeds. So it's not our big assumption, but yes, majority of your deep-fried oil do contain the sources of vitamin E, which you can have. So I'm not encouraging deep-fried, but definitely adding a little oil to your system will yield these sources of vitamin E in your body. So because it's available in all the major food products, a deficiency in vitamin E is a bit rare, but it can happen when you have pancreatitis, when you have celiac diseases and cystic fibrosis. And that can lead to deficiency in your eyes, that can lead to retinopathy, and it can lead to peripheral neuropathy, ataxia, and also decreased immune function. Ultimately, the reason why you have all these problems is because, again, it's in absorption and not in dietary enrichment. So it's not just about eating the vitamins or eating your food, it's about absorption of the food. So that's what been my view on food and its importance. It's always the importance of how you absorb the food rather than how you eat it. So having said that, the major thing which you need to understand are what exactly can happen on a large scale if you don't have adequate vitamin in your system. So as you can see, you have gastric intestinal diseases. You can have immune impaired responses. You can have slow tissue healing. You can have loss of or lack of any kind of reflexes and irregular heartbeats. This is very much can be seen because of, as I said earlier, dietary intake, but it is very rare. Premature infants not having good nutritional status from the mothers can have. Also diseases which is related to that of liver, pancreas, and your gallbladders. Alcohol intake, even alcohol is a high fat content food, so it gets absorbed in the alcoholic liver. And also genetics. But yes, genetics is not the major cause, but other 3 causes are definitely a part of it. So having said that, we need to understand how exactly vitamin E is synthesized in the body. So you take food which contains vitamin E, it gets on to your intestine. So once in intestine, it is absorbed through some process of lipolysis. So when it's absorbed in the lipolysis, even though some of the components of vitamin E can be seen in the tissues and can be stored in the liver. So liver is considered as the death ground of majority of your food products. So even the vitamin E is absorbed and is seen more in your liver. So they have a lot of combinations and lot of things happens in the liver. So one such thing is it gets excreted out. The excess of vitamin E is excreted out through kidneys in form of urine. The additional vitamins which are stored are reabsorbed in the intestine through the process of other enzymes or in for a process of other systems. So ultimately you can have these found throughout your body, and this is very important to know because during alcohol this interacts in your liver, and during other medication vitamin E interacts with other chemicals. We'll try to understand other chemicals and other medications which will interact in a short moment. So having these advantages in the body, you need to also understand that it has a very protective nature when it comes to that of cancer, when it comes to heart disease, when it comes to immune boostings. So we were talking about immunity and how to boost it, but majorly you need to see that vitamin E also protects you not just from some kind of a bacterial infection or viral infection. It also has an anti-inflammatory process which can help you in heart diseases to reduce the plaque formation in your system. At the same time, this can also see much of an effect in reducing the cancer cells in your body. So when it comes to medicine and its reaction, we need to understand that vitamin E passively and actively interacts with anticoagulants in your body. So when you're on some kind of an anticoagulants, like that of statins, like that of warfarins, or like that of steroids, vitamin E tends to react in liver, making the response of anticoagulants less. So that is the reason why majority of your heart doctors try to talk more about reducing your fat contents and reducing your majority of your food. That is the reason why they are trying to try to change the dietary of people who are under statins and who are under majority of heart medications. Along with that, it is also seen to be reacting with chemotherapy drugs, because vitamin E and chemotherapy have the same way of looking at the cell. So it reduces the power of chemotherapy medicine. So if you are on some kind of an anticoagulants, if you are some kind of an chemotherapeutic medicines, it's better to consider vitamin E for a moment, not to consume it. But yes, definitely if you are not on anything and if you don't want to get anything, vitamin E is much as a protection to majority of your cells from any kind of a disease. So yes, this is the end of the today's topic. So if you're not satisfied with the content and if you would like to spend more time understanding the vitamin E, then you could comment down and we will get back to you. If you have a personal one which you would like to know and like to enlighten yourself, then you can obviously write down to me at dradityhandy@gmail.com. If you are liking this video and if you're liking the series, then you can like this video. You can share it among the friends who are not having much idea about vitamin E, and also subscribe to the channel to make sure that it reaches to many other people. So stay tuned for the next upcoming vitamins. See you soon. Thank you.